On turn 3, this deck can make 8 mana, cast Aurora Awakener, and then dump 5 permanents straight onto the battlefield, ending the game on turn 3. Like I said, this is how it works. It runs on Leyline of the Guild Pact, which is every single color, white, blue, black, red, and green. This card is in your opening hand. You can deal with it on the battlefield. Each non-land permanent you control is all colors. This means when you play your Bloom Tender on 2, you can actually tap it for each color among permanents you control, but your permanents are all colors, so you're tapping it for 5 mana. That means turn 3 rolls around, this card loses its summoning sickness, you play a land, you tap Bloom Tender for 5, you have 3 lands, you have 8 total mana on turn 3. Pretty nuts. The Aurora Awakener is only 7 mana, so that's 1 mana to spare, no problem. You cast this. When this creature enters, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X permanent cards, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. In this case, it is 5 colors. Put all 5 of those all into the battlefield, put the rest of the revealed cards on the bottom of your library in a random order. That's game, dude. That's it. That's the whole game right there. That is a wild start, but it is totally possible. To facilitate that, we got some Badgermole Cub in here as well to help ramp in case we don't have to Bloom Tender. We have Breakout to either help hit the Badgermole Cub or ideally the Bloom Tender in this deck. We even have the Formidable Speaker to discard a card and then go fetch whatever we need, maybe an Aurora Awakener. If we're not quite there yet, like we don't have Leyline in the opening hand, we can go fetch Sonar Innovative First Year as well, 2, and then blue/red for a legendary creature Goblin Sorcerer. 2/4. It's also got Vivid at the beginning of your first main phase. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal X non-land cards, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. In this case, maybe just 3, green and then both the red and blue here. For each of those colors, you may exile a card of that color from among the revealed cards, then shuffle it, you may cast the exile card. So kind of a baby version of the Aurora Awakener, but if we can't ramp out 7 mana, we could just cast this on 4. Next main phase, exile top 3 and try to develop our board state from there. And we can even shove in 4 copies of the Riddler as well, if that wasn't enough. So yeah, we're going to run this in the event. I've seen a couple people play different versions of this, and it does get fairly nutty. Temur Vivid, submit deck. Here we go. Turn 3, 8 mana in standard. Putting Badgermole to shame. It's the Mana Man. Okay, opening hand no ramp. I think we still keep this. Which Riddle on 2 and hope that pays off. Yeah, it's fine. We'll submit. Foundry, okay, that's a good ramp card as well. Forgot to mention this is also a good card. Just the 7 mana half in case you don't have the Aurora Awakener. You mill 7 and then hopefully can hit the Awakener off of that. Okay. We will do our best to ramp here. When it's touching the Guild Pact, he's nervous. Add 2 mana in any combination of colors. Spends mana only to cast elemental spells. Shock. Beza. Elemental spell unlocked. Draw a card, gain some life. Okay. We got 4 mana here. We could push for the elf play, or we just play the Sonar. Elf draw is not bad. Maybe that's better, actually. And we get 2 looks here for land. There's the land. So if we untap with all our elves next turn, which seems unlikely, like in red, I wouldn't be surprised if they have the red elemental, deal 3 damage to any target. They might take out one of these for sure. If not, we're sitting pretty though. Catharsis. +1 in haste. That's okay. We're holding in there. That's a lot of damage. 13 damage. I eat 13 damage for breakfast. Okay. Never didn't have it. Let's see how this goes. Choose up to 5. Wait, this is not that good. Okay, a little underwhelming. Let's go get another Aurora Awakener, I guess. Technically we have 2 mana here, right? We have the Forest for 2. Is there anything else I would want to cast? Another Badgermole, Bloom Tender, Grammar Familiar. I think we would just go get this guy. If we survive one more turn. Well, we have 4 blockers. We're at 5. We did not win the game on the spot. I'll tell you that. But we got another shot at this next turn. Potentially. Unfortunately, you can reveal lands. We revealed a whole lot of lands there. Nobody's got Trample yet. Hold on, give me one more peek at this. He's thinking, no problem. Shock. 7 mana for elementals. Tap the Flame Raider. Another Catharsis? Is that lethal? 2 more tokens, each get +2. Yeah, that is 1 point short, actually. Nobody's got Trample. They need 1 more spell here. Attack all button. Alright. You can eat you. You can perish. You can perish. Oh, I thought we had more blockers. Oh, they got 3. Okay, that is game. Nobody's got lifelink. Okay, alright, fair enough. Fair is fair. Not here to cut losses out of the video. We're not just going to show the wins. We'll show the losses too. That's alright. Well, it did the thing. We'll go again. Close game. Close game. We didn't whiff off the big thing, but it was not a crazy good hit, I would say. Three lands and then 2 so-so creatures. I would have been down for something a little bit better. Doomwake returns, always in the nude. On the play, no red. Guild Pact, I guess that fixes that. We'll submit. Fastland Elf. We have the Bloom Tender at the ready, so now we just need to find something worth casting. Green, Elf for Elf. Let's do it. Okay. Meek attack. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana here. Brings us down to 6 off the speaker. Huh. So we're 1 short. 1 short of doing the thing. I think we still do this here, though. We could go get something else that's good, too. 6 mana. We could get a 6-drop. We could just get, like, a Riddler, I guess. I mean, if they kill the Bloom Tender, we're kind of screwed. I could see just taking a Riddler here and being happy with it. Or even Sonar could be good. Well, let's take Sonar. We've played this card before. Auto Tapper. Let's do black, which may be fair. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Melee attack. I'm curious what we can find. Total power toughness 5 or less. It's got to be a good one. What is worth cheating in? Nope, no cheating in. Passes to us. We'll take our breakout here. Look for something juicy. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8 mana ready to go. There's the Aurora Awakener. We'll take it. Attempt this. 1. Technically, we could leave the familiar in hand, right? Where does the last one go? Oh, rest on the bottom? Okay, that's fine. Run back the Awakener again? Goodness gracious. That's crazy. Untap something. Alright, that is a wild turn right there. He might, I guess, flash something in off the melee attack. I don't know. We'll go ahead and end here, I guess. Mill 4. Turn a permanent from among them to your hand. Esper Origins. Got a Badger Mole, okay. Alright, I mean, I think it's gonna be game. We can return the familiar to hand, cast it, potentially get another Awakener. Not that we need it, but it can be done. Or just cast one off the top. Good God. Alright, let's see what we can get here. Another Aurora Awakener? That's insane. Okay. Sure. That's crazy. Alright, I think we're good to go. We can cast probably the other familiar again. Hopefully this is lethal. I don't even know this is lethal necessarily. Alright. It's not lethal by much though. I mean you can kind of whiff on this thing and get a bunch of lands. Hot damn. Wow. Yeah, this deck's kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. This deck is kind of sick. Alright. 0 and 1. What is that? 1 and 1. Corn Dog Jones Jr. YouTube, again rocking the nude abs. We're on the draw. Mana's good. Hand is good enough to keep, I think. That's also pretty decent. Can only get creatures, not like we can get the Guild Gate, but we'll figure this out as we go. Well, there's the Guild Gate, if we can find our way to it. I guess we're going Bloom Tender here over Riddler. Rise the Evermore. 2 and a 2/2 flash. And enter another target creature you control gains persist. If it would die and had no -1 counters, return to the battlefield with a -1 counter on it. Pay white and tap, remove any number of counters from target creature you control. Pretty cool stuff. Taster of Wares. Well, oh, reveal just 1 card? And we're gonna go Guild Pact here. Right, 4, and then we'll have 6 mana open. I like Sonar. I do like Sonar. We can give him the Riddler. That's fine. Alright. So... this first. Now we have 6 mana left. I think we just cast this guy for now. And we can do Speaker next turn if we don't hit anything good. I guess we can do Speaker this turn if we want. Hopefully they don't sweep. Go fetch Big Daddy. Okay. It's gonna need another Taster of Wares. Or a Sweeper here. A Johnny +1 token can also minus and deal 4 damage to a tapped creature. Alright, there goes a lot of our mana. Now we have 5 left. Tap land. Have a guild pack off the top. Exile up to 1 card of each color. You may cast the exile cards this turn. Okay. So we get 1 green. We could take another Badge Mole here for sure, I guess. Unless we can cast the... We have 4, 5 mana here. Okay. Sure. Pay 1 to untap the elf, I guess. And then this. Take all 5. Okay, discard this. How much mana are we gonna have? Maybe just 2 this turn? I mean, we'll just go get the next Aurora thing, I guess. That's fine. That's fine with me. Holy moly. This is insane. Shock, why not? Do we have any good attacks? I mean, this card's just giving us free value too. I mean, everything's just hanging out here. This deck is batshit crazy. Shock. Not a sweeper, thank God. Surveil 2. Moon Shadow, alright. I think 1 card left in hand still. Plus, make it 1/1. We don't have trample.
My allies stand strong.
We could throw a Crater Hoof in the deck. Draw 2, why not? 1 card of each color? I guess like Speaker and Breakout. Okay. I mean, we're about to go nuts here. How many cards do we have left in the deck? We could hit the last Badger Mole, I guess. I don't even know what we want at this point. This is fine. Whatever. Holy guacamole, dude. What the heck? We just need to not mill ourselves. Yeah, maybe we should throw 1 Crater Hoof in here. This is insane, dude. I'll pay the 2 life, I don't care. We'll go to 12. As long as we don't deck ourselves. We have 17 cards left. Yeah, we gotta put a Crater Hoof in here, I guess, is the moral of the story. But it's for 5, whatever. We need to not deck ourselves, but otherwise we're doing just fine. I don't think we need to play anything else at this point. We can go fetch 1 more card, I guess. I don't know, but like, we just need a Crater Hoof in this deck. Sure, whatever, doesn't matter. This is just insane. Alright, I'm down to attack all at this point. I don't feel the need to, well, we can play 1 more thing, why not? Why not? Why the heck not? Alright, there's really nothing else to get at this point. I think we just attack all. I mean, gosh. If we can't attack all, what was it all for, you know? Even if they have amazing blocks, like, we just have so many blockers back. Yeah, we need to throw... We might pause the video and put in a single Crater Hoof. Just the fetch ability off the elf is so good. It was still lethal anyway. Good God. Good God. Alright, let's pause and put 1 Crater Hoof in. I don't know who we're cutting yet, but that is wild. Wild for sure. Okay, I think we have to resign first. Yeah, I have to resign here. Hold on, everyone hold on for just 1 second. Dex. Where's this thing? ECL. ECL Teamer Vivid. It needs the Crater Hoof for sure. Is that WinCon? Who wants to come out? Like a Riddler, maybe? I like the Sonar as something to do. I like it. I think Sonar's fun. I like it. We're going to keep that card. Riddler's obviously always fantastic, but it's fine. Whew.
What an adventure. You're well on your way to being a great planeswalker. You got a quest. If you complete it, you'll get a reward. Go here when you're ready to play a game.
Alright, we're back in. This deck is wild. Absolutely wild. Putting Badger Mold to shame. Anti-negative. On the play, I rely on Riddler, I guess, here. Yeah, it's okay. Shock Elf. Okay, good card to draw into. Sure. This game, what is standard become? Look at my board state. I went. Is that my turn too? Look at him. He's played 2 creatures. He can't do anything. No blocks. Can we just cast that here? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can. How many colors do we have? We don't have that much colors. We'd get to cast like one thing for. Maybe that's not worth it yet, actually. We just play a 5 mana 4/6 on turn 3. Draw a card. That's a good one. I think we can even just ramp here for now, especially with. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously familiar is good if you can hit the 7-drop. 7-drop's only good if you have, you know, some colors out already. Okay, Mutavolt. Ah, every creature, yeah. That's a good one. That would let us break out, I guess, and try to look for the ramp creature. I think that's fine with me. We have... The Badger Mole's pretty good. We're gonna have a lot of mana, in theory, next turn, so I think I'll take the Badger Mole. I mean, our hand's so good. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, this is just insane. With haste, so now we have 5 mana. So now we can just like, what is this? Like, what is actually going on? I'll shock it all in. I don't care. Shock it. What do I care? We have 4 mana here. Yeah, we go get our Crater Hoof for next turn, right? Give me that. Okay. Feeling good about life. Like, what can you possibly do against this? We're down to 10, so if they have a way to win, let's see it. You know, there actually is a one-sided board wipe. They could have it. They don't. But they could. Bloom Tender, make 5 mana. Crater Hoof. Just absolutely bonkers crazy. Holy shit. We're only 24 minutes into the video right now. Like, it's only gonna get worse. League of Magic 2001. Holy moly. It's a boomer and a half. We're on the draw with good mana. I think you keep this without the pact. We'll figure it out. It's okay. Okay, that's a good card too. Could try to break out into a shock. Into a Badger Maul, I guess. Let's give it a go. Bloom Tender, sure. Hold on to that familiar. Opponent in blue, white, and black. I'm spooked. Could it be a control opponent? Nope. That's a Rise the Evermore. We could try to get the Guild Gate off of the familiar. Shock again. Kill one Bloom Tender. What else we got? Flash Counterspell, that he said. Nope, just an Overlord. Okay. The Ancient One, a Likeness Looter. Sure. Well, we don't have to play the familiar still. I think we should keep it in hand if we can. What does this do? I think we should keep it in hand. I guess if we're not going to cast it, I guess we can attack here. X is the number of colors my opponent controls. So we reveal one. We put one onto the battlefield? Like, that's not good enough. We need to Bramble Familiar into a Guild Gate. Or something good, I think. Shock again. Scary. Looking at their graveyard. X. Copy of a target creature in your card with mana value X. So he can be an 8/8 right now. Okay. Fair. That's a good move. Touching the Bloom Tender. Is it worth it? Should you interact with my board, or should you become an 8/8? He's scared he's gonna pass to us. Alright, well, we'll go from familiar here. I mean, he might just have a counter spell, but what are you gonna do? Lets it resolve. There's the Guild Gate. I think that's what we need. Okay, that's it for turn. It's gonna be bad. Bitter Trap the Bloom Tender. We need to land off the top now. Alright, 8/8 acquired? Can this thing attack? Unless there are 8 or more permanents. Oh, it lost all abilities. It's an 8/8. Oh my gosh. You gotta give him the nice. Alright, we need to land off the top right now. Even though we might just be dead. Yeah, it's not a land anyway. I think that's game, right? Alright, fair is fair. First strike. That's a clever little... Clever boy, clever girl. Clever girl. Alright, take 9. Yeah. Well earned. Sure. You got it. That is one way to do that. Chinooks, Magus of the Arena. We keep it. Opening hand has the Guild Pact. Which is part of the problem, but not all of the problem. Let's attempt to go get our... let's take a badge roll instead. Best we can do. Okay, I guess we're just running out the familiar here. Let's see any stick. Chip in for a little extra damage. And we hope they tap out. They have white. Split up. Alright. Try again. That's pretty good. I think we'll attack. We could return the familiar. But, Demonic Pact. Do nothing. Okay. We get to take a shot at this. Can we? No, we need to tap familiar. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we discard the Awakener, we can, we could go get the Crater Hoof here, which we kind of want. Alright, fine. You've convinced me. But if they sweep, what would we have wanted instead? Opponent can have us discard 2 cards, yeah. Now if they go land sweep, now we're really in trouble. Touches the forest, that's a good sign. Touches the Demonic Pact. The Siege, go get a sweeper. Okay. Day of Judgment. Oh, just split up. Can't do it all. Interesting. What's up with that? Dude only runs split up. No Day of Judgments. Or Day of Judgment's already in the hand, maybe? Well, we can return the familiar and try again. Or break out into something amazing. Top 6. We'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we could try breakout here. Also at 9. Are they just dead here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, not quite. I think it's just for 2. And then hit him really hard, maybe? It's a lot of land, dude. Okay, I think we're just hitting them hard here. If we bounce the familiar, well, we don't lose that much damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, maybe it's worth it actually. So even if they sweep, we could Bramble Familiar here. Elspeth, interesting. It's pretty good too. The Crater is gone. Problem is we have no Crater Hoof to finish it out. But what would we even want here? Nothing, really? I think we're fine with this. I guess we can just go get the next Awakener. Riddler's pretty good. Can we find lethal off the Badger Mole? Make one more attacker here? I think I'd rather just get the Riddler to hand. Oh, decline. We'll just draw 2. Okay. So if they sweep, we still have 2 Riddlers left. The Siege, go look for another sweeper. It's probably going to be split up again, I guess. It is, they only have split ups. Plus, make some more blockers.
Join the fight.
23 cards left. Here is 1 Riddler. Do we commit into the last Riddler? I don't know. I think not. I mean, he definitely only has split ups. Yeah. Okay, it's a lot of blockers. It's a shit ton of blockers, actually. Ha. Destroy the Riddler.
Has come.
Well, definitely might lose this game. We lost the 1 Craterhoof. Guess we fetched it too early, right? They had the discard spell out. But I think he survived. Without Trample, we really don't have a way to close out the game. And we probably threw away that first Craterhoof too early, so. There you go. Lesson learned. Don't do that. I mean, there's no way to break through, really. $17 cards left.
Ready arms. I will turn the tide of battle.
Okay, I think that's game. I think we can probably scoop here. Is a new card. There is the Ajani in here.
Thank you.
They dropped a 2. Vegemol is not enough. Yeah, alright, good game. Good game. We threw away the 1 Craterhoof. We needed it. We got greedy, got cocky. Definitely got cocky there. Alright, we got 1 or 2 games left. My air conditioning has mysteriously stopped in this room, which is awful. I'm heating up over time. Elf Kicker, the Untouchable. Okay. On the draw. It's got ramp. We'll figure out the rest later, I guess. Flyer on 1. Opponent with the hello. Much too aggressive for me. Shock. Cecil. 1 man open. Oh, that's a card. There's Stick. They got the 1 mana counterspell. Counter target spell with mana value 2. Okay. Ow, ow. Still holding open mana. Didn't take the draw 2. That's not a good sign for us either. I guess you want the Bloom Tender down here. That is what you want. I don't know if they'll have a Spell Stutter, but I think we have to try this. They let it resolve. No attacks. We're not gonna have mana to do it all next turn, though. We're getting pressured down. Can also counter a non-creature spell, which is very bad for us. No blocks. Take 5. Take 6. Take 5. Almost dead. Shock to 12. 4 mana open. Lockmare. Auto pass to us, then drown. Tap down my Bloom Tender. Thanks, dude. Okay. Unhelpful. I don't know if there's anything we can do to win here. Swing for 8. If you can remove a counter, potentially swing for 9. Remove a counter. Swing for 9. Lethal presented. Let's do one more. That one. I was unenthusiastic about that. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. Mog, you're the final opponent on the day. Good luck. No payoffs. We'll keep it. We're on the draw. Okay. Submit. Shock. Wander, Brine, Trap Row, right? Elf. 1 mana 2/1. Pay 1 and tap. Tap another untapped creature you control. Tap target creature an opponent controls. Could be very useful against us. Could shut down our Bloom Tender. I guess no blocks. We kind of want our ramp. Let's see, 5. This might be important to block here, actually. Yeah, we don't really need more mana if we have the Bloom Tender. This thing could shut us down every single turn for the rest of the game. I think we actually need this block. Okay. Well, we hope they don't interact with this. In Bant, they might not have a great way to. Could definitely survive here. 8 mana for next turn. No blocks. I need this guy. Off the top. That's not so good. Riddling for 2, riddling for 5. I guess we'll just be efficient here. We'll take this. Okay, it's a good card. Let's see what there is to see. Take this guy to hand, I think. Opponent is about cooked unless they have a counterspell in white. Okay. Oh, baby. Okay, we'll begin here. Bro. Holy moly. We're just looking for enough mana to, Alright, we'll wrap it up there. I will review the deck. I mean, this is a hell of a deck right here. I really like Breakout because Breakout was already good because it lets you dig 6 to get Badge Roll and have it come in with haste. And now there are twice as many cards that are worth doing that with because, yeah, that Bloom Tender is just wild in this deck. So, yeah, I like this a lot. I like Breakout. I like Bloom Tender. I like Badge Roll Cup. I think Familiar makes a lot of sense. It's just one more thing to help ramp you up. And, you know, the 7 mana mill. Go get Awakener. It's totally fine to do it that way as well. Riddlers are good. At least one Behemoth is essential. I like the Speaker. You know, it let us fetch the thing. We ramped up, discard a card, go fetch the thing. I thought that was fine. You know, I think Sonar is probably the only real flex spot. You know, you don't get any ETB, so you play it, they kill it, you get nothing. But if they don't, then you reveal top 3 and get to keep going, so that's not so bad. But Riddler is obviously very good in general. You can cut all the Sonars, or one Sonar for Riddler and be fine. Also, there's Wildvine Pummeler. 1 cheaper for each color among opponents you control. So if you have the Guildgate, it is just a 1 mana, no, it's a 2 mana 6/5 reach trim, which is obviously very good as well. But if you have the Guildgate, then it's a dead card, whereas everything else is pretty good. It's another Awakener, right? Awakener is a dead card, kind of, unless you can, like, pull off the whole thing. So I don't know if we need more of that necessarily. These cards are okay. Vibrance is very good. Tame is interesting. Hexproof is interesting. But overall, yeah, I think it's fantastic. You can cut a Sonar for a Riddler if you want, but this was a super, super fun and new and creative deck to play. So I would encourage you, craft it if you're willing to blow lots of rares in this guild packs that'll never see play again outside of this deck. You can consider it because this is going to be a fun one for sure. All right, like and subscribe and leave a comment. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.